Welcome to the 2024 Super Retriever Series Crown Championship presented by Eukanuba. Hello everyone, I'm David Hamilton, I'm your host, and I am here in beautiful Shreveport, Bossier City, Louisiana, where we're about to start the Retriever Trials, and tonight is what starts that off. This is a highly anticipated event. This is the Big Hats and Bowties Owners Social Gala. We'll get that started here in just a moment as all as our owners, our handlers, and our dogs walk the pink carpet here with me. But first, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors of this year's Crown Championship.
The Super Retriever Series Crown Championship is presented by Eukanuba. Sporting dogs give us everything we ask and then some. Their nutrition should do the same. By Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission, we are focused on you. Louisiana Tourism, feed your soul. And by Lucky Duck Kennels.
Let the bass go. Your puppy only gets one start to set the foundation for a lifetime of performance at your side. Fuel growth and activity, support digestive health, and give him a training edge to one day flush, point, track, retrieve. So when the gear comes out, he'll be ready. Make every milestone count with game-changing puppy fuel. Eukanuba Premium Performance Puppy Pro.
The Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission is here to help you with your amateur, collegiate, professional, or Olympic sporting event. Centrally located in the Arklatex area, Shreveport Bossier is a premier sports destination, ideal for hosting sporting events of any size. With our wide variety of venues, including stadiums, convention centers, rivers, and universities, we are sure to have the perfect location for any event. Our team is ready to make your event a success. Visit us online at ShreveportBossierSports.com or on Facebook at Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission and let us host your next event.
Two birds of a feather. We flock together every day, and I'll do anything to protect that loyalty. Durable, dependable, and downright dirty. And I'm not just talking about my dog. This 5-star crash test rated kennel is lightweight, secure, and made right here in America. Loyalty goes both ways.
The Splash Super Pool is the original above-ground, soft-sided pool. We've been in business for almost 40 years now. We're still proudly made in the USA, and we've been serving our community in all kinds of ways. They're all testaments as to the strength and the durability of this super pool. And we've been serving the dock diving community for almost 20 years. The pool that they use is the exact same pool that you'll use in your backyard. So just remember, as you're watching these dogs fly through the air, this is the same super pool that you could have in your backyard. Splash Super Pools.
Buying an RV should be easy. I found the perfect RV for my family at BayouOutdoor.com. Bayou Outdoor made the whole process so easy with their great low prices. They have popular name brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, and Forest River, with hundreds of floor plans to choose from. If you think buying an RV is going to be a hassle, you just haven't been to Bayou Outdoor. So stop wasting time with other RV dealers and get your family camping now. Bayou Outdoor Supercenter, Bossier City, Louisiana.
Dating back to 1874, the American Field Sportsman's Journal was delivered to the homes of sporting dog enthusiasts and hunters across America, paving the way for the all-around sportsman's publication. Now under the ownership of the United Kennel Club, the American Field Sportsman's Journal is reborn as an upgraded version of its original grandeur, celebrating the lifestyle for those who value a day in the field with canine hunting companions. The new journal will be a quarterly publication designed once again to showcase our way of life with all sporting dogs, including bird dogs, retrievers, hounds, beagles, and other types of hunting and working dogs. We will also embrace the outdoor lifestyle, bringing attention to wild game, cooking techniques, veterinary medicine, conservation matters, and game shooting topics, all right to the fingertips of our readers. From first-time handlers to lifelong dog owners, we value everyone's story, and we're working to cultivate a community of like-minded individuals who dedicate their lives to their hunting dogs. We invite you to join our movement as we honor our past, embrace our future, and provide a gateway for hunters and handlers of all levels to explore the unbreakable bond we share with our dogs.
And welcome back to the Super Retriever Series Crown Championship presented by Eukanuba. And this is the night we've all been waiting for. This kicks off this year's Retriever Trials Crown Championship. It is the Big Hats and Bowties social gala where all our owners, our handlers, and our dogs come out. They're all going to get the chance to walk the pink carpet here with me and chat about this year's Crown Championship. And I think the first place we'll start with last year's Open champion, Carter Turner and his family. Carter and family, head on up here. Great to see you all. Everybody looking nice to see you, sir. Everybody looking great. I see you all got the memo. It is a Big Hat and Bow Tie evening. Who all we got here with us?
So this right here is Kip. He's 1 year old, and then Waylon, 5, my mom Amanda, and Liz.
Awesome. How you feeling coming into this one? A little less stressed than last year now that you're a champion?
Well, I wish I could say that, but, you know, I had a rough year, had some dogs unfortunately pass away on me, and some go to cancer and some just some bad distance. So, you know, we've got a strong team, but we got to hold it together and see if we can get through these next 5 days.
What does an event like tonight do, getting you kind of setting the mood for it, letting everybody get out here and socialize before the competition starts tomorrow morning?
So this, you know, we get to spend time with some of the competition that we don't never get to see around, and you know, we're also competitive, and we're here to win. So I love every one of them, but at the same time, I hope I beat them. So right here, you know, tonight I get to find out more about them, and you know, deep down, these are my friends. Super Retriever Series has the best, not only dogs, but we have the best handlers in the game.
What does it mean to see your son compete at such a high level in an event like this?
It's an amazing experience for me. We were able to drive out and get here today. It was not an all-night drive like I did before the championship last year. So I get to see his hard work from the entire year to be paid off.
Little man, how do you think Carter's going to do this year in the Crown Championship?
Good.
He's going to win? All right, there you heard it first right there. Carter's the defending champ, and according to Little Man here, he's might possibly be a back-to-back champion. So appreciate all y'all coming out here. All right, let's have someone else make our way over to the pink carpet here. It's all about the colors this year. Everybody's obviously wearing colorful outfits. We're here on the famous Eukanuba pink carpet, and also an important color this year is silver, 25th anniversary of the Super Retriever Series this year, and we're here in Shreveport and Bossier City for the 25th anniversary. And let's just have an introduction of everybody that's here, including the dog.
All right, this is Jig. This is his first time qualifier. He's 3. He's the youngest in the amateur. And this is my son Taylor. He's the owner. My wife Stacy, and I'm Clint Sullivan.
All right. And Clint, if it's his first crown, do you think he has any idea what he's facing tomorrow? Or do you think he's just happy to be here and compete like a normal, you know, SRS event?
We talked about that all week, and he said he's here to win.
I see the LSU bow tie there, a man from Louisiana here in your home state. What does it mean to have this event so close to you? Do you think that plays an advantage that you didn't have to travel as far as some of these other people?
I don't think it's an advantage, but it's not so much a disadvantage because, you know, all the dogs like to get here a few days early, sniff the natural environment so they can kind of cool down and get, but we're glad to be here.
Thoughts from the two of you? Any thoughts for the weekend or excitement heading into the full week of competition that we have?
Just best wishes. We're here to have fun, you know, here to win, and looking forward to it. It's exciting, you know, first time, and it'll be fun.
It means a lot to have a dog qualify. Everybody looking dapper as well. Love the hat and those gator boots there. So everybody's looking sharp, and let's hope they look sharp in the 5 series of the competition. Thank you all.
Thanks, sir.
Got a big group coming right now. All right, a lot of people coming in. How are you, Leo?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Let's get a chance here to introduce everybody that's over here with you. We got quite a few people.
We do. Give them a chance. Introduce
All right.
themselves.
I'm Mark Carter, and this is my wife, Marianne.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you both.
Nice to
We're
meet
from
you.
Vidalia, Louisiana.
All right. First time here at the Super Retriever Series?
Well, been here a few times.
That's what I thought. So, is it good to be back?
It is great to be back.
Awesome.
Always.
Leo?
Yeah, Leo Joseph. This isn't my first time, and I'm here with my wife, Michelle, and my daughter, Laura Lee.
Exciting week of competition. The whole year comes to this, right? The best of the best qualify, and now there's 5 series standing between essentially an open champ and an amateur champion. What does it mean for all these handlers, you as a handler, to know that you've been out there all year? What's it mean for these owners that if their dog were to win?
Well, I think everybody's excited to be here. Obviously, everybody wants an opportunity to win. Everybody is hoping that they come away the winner. But as much as that, it's just looking back and celebrating a really good year and a special year where the dog was able to earn the opportunity to compete on the biggest stage in our sport.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm going to make my way down this way to try to scoot in here a little bit. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir.
Would you like to introduce yourself to everybody at home on the live stream?
My name's David McDonald.
And Mr. McDonald, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm a owner, and Leo is my trainer.
What would it mean for you if your dog, with Leo as the handler, were to win the Crown Championship this year?
Oh, it'd be unbelievable. I mean, this is my first time.
Oh, first time?
Yeah.
Early thoughts? I mean, it's only the first day here so far, but
Kind of cool.
yeah?
Yeah.
Excited to get to wear a bow tie in this heat?
It's not cool right
No.
now. But
It's certainly not. We have a couple other young gentlemen over here with bow ties. Why don't we go ahead and tell us who's over here?
Jared Moffitt from Harrisonburg, Louisiana, and this is Mr. Morgan Moffitt, Madden Moffitt, and my wife Caroline.
All right, I know you've been a competitor here at the Crown Championship before as well, Jared. So what's going through your mind heading into this week of competition, hoping to maybe come away with the Crown Championship?
Well, as Leo said, it's just we privileged to be here. It takes a special animal to get to here to make it this far, and to be able to stand beside these animals mean a lot. And just every dog don't come to this event, and you got to look back and thank the Lord for what He's given us for being able to be here. And we're healthy, and hopefully the dogs is healthy, and they feeling good. And we just go out there and take it one series at a time and let it fall where it falls, and hope we're there in the final 6.
Question for the little guys, or for you, ma'am. What's it like to see him out competing all the time?
I like it. I like being around the dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I'm around them and around like the dogs, and I'm glad that I've gotten to be here with him all the times he's been here.
Yep. So are you proud of your dad to see that he made it this far and qualified?
Yes, sir.
And it's his dog that we've been running for, I guess, 6 years she's been here, this little dog. So I guess it's probably about her 6th trip to the Crown.
It's awesome. Well, a family affair for sure, and thank you all for coming out. Oh, you want me in for a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are we smiling at? This one right here? All right. Perfect. That's the thing about a live stream. We can just stand here for a second and take a picture and keep going. So thank you all for heading out here on the pink carpet, and let's have our next owners and handlers and teams come on over. All right, who we got here with you, sir?
Fly Girl.
All right. Tell us a little bit about Fly Girl.
Fly is 4 years old. This is her 2nd crown, and we've had a couple of dogs that we were hoping would be here. We had Cappy that won last year, and Smack. Unfortunately, we lost both of them, so we've got it all riding on a 4-year-old with Carter Turner, Bossy Pond.
Knowing that you lost Cappy, but before you lost Cappy, Cappy was the Crown champion. What does that mean to you and your family?
Oh, a lot. It meant a lot. I got to run him as an amateur in 3 events this year, which was the plan. I've never ran before. Me and Cappy got a 5th and 2 seconds before he passed away, so I was grateful for that opportunity.
As an owner and having a dog like Cappy that, and all your dogs that train with Carter, and then you're able to run them as well, you take those lessons they've taught you, the things you've seen them do. How does it also feel to go out there with your dog and compete in the amateur competition?
Oh, it's a rush. It's nerve-wracking, but it's fun. It's a rush, and we hope to continue on throughout the few years.
Who else do we have here with you on the pink carpet?
That's my daughter, Kara, my daughter, Kaylee, and my wife, Regina.
All right, ladies, question for any of y'all. What are you looking forward to the most this weekend watching Fly Girl here compete?
I like to see her run. She runs fast.
Yeah, she's a
fly. I like to win.
Don't we all like to win? Yeah, no, she's a fast one, and like you said, she's just 4, so she's got a great future ahead of her, but maybe that future starts here today.
We hope so.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all. We appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Mike Gibson, sir, how are you?
Good, David.
Good to see you.
My wife, Shayna.
Shayna, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Talked to your husband 1,000 times and never got a chance to talk to you. So excited more to talk to you than you, sir.
That's a smart thing. I am too.
Defending champion. You've won 5 times now. Winning never gets old. Back qualifying this year. So what's your mental approach going in this year, hoping to get a 6th crown?
Well, just hoping we got a little more maturity than we've had in the past, and we can handle things a little better and have a chance in there at the end again. So,
how exciting is it to see your husband not only compete in something that he loves, but to excel at that and to be one of the best, knowing that he's a 5-time champion?
It's really exciting. I'm so proud of him.
And how do you balance that? You know, you're one of the amateurs, so this obviously isn't your full-time job, but you spend a lot of time with it. You have a full-time job. You're also a father and a husband and a grandfather. So how do you balance all that as a family, where you make sure you get time with the dogs, but also you get time with your wife and family?
well, we do a lot of planning, and she's very gracious and always communicating. You know, hey, supper early tonight or late tonight, and most of the time she's just got the grandkids shuffled off home, and then we start on our evening. So, you know, she's been very gracious to allow me the time to do what I do, and very helpful to in every way that she can be. So.
Now, this is a little bit of a rhetorical question because women have better fashion sense than men, but I'm assuming you're the one that picked the matching outfits, not Mike, correct?
Correct.
All right, yeah, I thought so. No, y'all are looking great this evening, and best of luck to you here at the Crown this year, Mike. All right. Ooh, not only do we have humans wearing bow ties, but my favorite, when some of the competitors have a bow tie. So who's fitting the bill here tonight with big hats and bow ties with the bow tie on?
This is Cutter.
All right, and tell us a little bit about Cutter.
Cutter's a 5-year-old. Cutter was born and raised in my home. I'm Mark Pokey from Cutoff, Louisiana. So I raised him in my home. He was a field trial dog, and we just pulled him back and started running SRS. Cutter has a 2nd and a 4th place this year in events.
For a dog that came from strictly field trials that now is doing it all with SRS, you know, how has Cutter made that transition? Sounds like he's been doing pretty well with a 2nd and a 6th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is doing well. It took a little practice and a whole lot of training on swinging with the gun and not getting so excited with the little shorter marks, but he has transitioned well.
Let's talk about you as a handler. What are you looking forward to the most as a owner of the dog?
Oh, we want to win, no doubt. No, but we're here, win, lose, or draw. Camaraderie is like no other at SRS. Everyone's just a big family here.
Couldn't have said it any better. Absolutely, one big family here, and the star of the show's Cutter here. Cutter, can you turn around for me, buddy, and show this bow tie, man? Let's get a zoom in on that shot. Yes, sir. Sometimes even the dogs wear the big hats or the bow ties. So, best of luck to you, sir. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and make our way right here through the pink carpet. Eukanuba Pink, hello, how are you? Good to see you as well. Why don't you introduce all 3 of you here to our viewers at home?
Casey Parker from Ethel, Louisiana. It's my wife, Julie, and this is Bailey. Bailey is, she'll turn 11 in a couple of weeks. This is her 7th crown. She's got a couple of top 6 finishes, so hopefully this is our year.
11 years old, 7 crowns, obviously well experienced at this event. Do you think that gives you an advantage that your dog's not going to get out there and be shocked by what she sees, but instead knows that this is something she's done thousands of times?
Well, as long as they don't have a double poison bird water blind, I think we'll be in decent shape. We'll see. She's usually good for a couple of series, and then she stays on the truck for a few days. She starts kind of coming off. She likes to sleep inside, so she doesn't like sleeping on the truck. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Grouchy old lady, she says.
She is.
She's a grouchy old lady. What else about
For
her?
sure.
What else about her personality do everyone at home need to know?
If Casey's truck is in the driveway, I can get Bailey to do anything in the world. If his truck is not in the driveway, may the best man win, because it's a war.
She's very loyal.
Yes, awesome. Well, they all pick one human that is the one that they are most loyal to.
Yeah.
So,
no, she's been a pleasure. I'm honored to stand by her. She's been a great first dog. So we'll see how we do.
Well, congrats for qualifying again, and we'll see you out there this week.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Hat looks awesome, by the way. All right, here we go with our next, and we have a little one, a future competitor. Who do we have here?
His name is Tango. I just got him yesterday.
Just yesterday. Okay, so Tango and you are a new combination, but Tango's going to be a future competitor, I guess?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping.
All righty.
He's a very well-bred puppy, so we're hopeful.
What do you like most about retrievers or even the retriever trial game?
Working together as a team. I used to work in disaster search dogs, and it's all about that bond and that trust that you build with your dog. It's a very fulfilling feeling.
And they're so very smart as well.
Yes, they sure are.
Oh, Tango, already giving kisses on day 2. Okay. There we go. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for bringing Tango on.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. We've got another group headed this way. We've got a great turnout here this evening at Big Hats and Bowties. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Would you like to introduce yourself to everyone at home?
I'm Grace Williams.
All righty. Grace, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an amateur, and I own Paw Affection Board and Grooming. So this is my first year to compete in the SRS as an amateur. I was a pro for 6 years, and so this is my first year to come out as an AM, and I've had a blast. It's been a lot of fun.
How many dogs do you have qualified this weekend?
Just one.
All right. What are you thinking? What's going through your head now that, like you said, you used to compete in the professional ranks, now in the amateur? What's just going through your head as we get started tomorrow morning?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm here to have fun no matter the outcome.
And having fun so far?
Yes, sir. It's been a great time.
Love it. Great. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's make our way right here. Our first suspenders of the night. Let me high five on those, buddy. Yeah, look at this dapper young man right here. Who is this dapper little fella?
Dawson Owens.
All right, and who's the one you're holding there?
Drake Owens.
And would you also like to introduce your wife here?
Beautiful wife, Laura Owens.
All right. Oh, you want to talk?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? You say go daddy?
Our dogs is Ranger and Fancy.
All right, he already introduced the dogs. So why don't you tell us a little bit about those two dogs?
So Fancy is 7.5 years old. She got her title this year. Stop, baby. And Ranger's knocking on the door. Got a couple placements this year. Got qualified. So, we're just here to have fun and see what happens.
How exciting is it for the whole family to be out here and watch him compete today in the Crown Championship?
We enjoy it. We enjoy all getting together and kind of spending time and seeing what Daddy does with the dogs, too. So.
Let's talk about this event, too. Everybody gets to dress up. You get to wear a big hat. The boys get to wear bow ties. Just thoughts on, this has been an event we've had for a few years now that kicks off the Super Retriever Series Crown Championship. Thoughts on that?
It's enjoyable. I like it. Yep, it's fun to get the boys all dressed up, and Mom gets to dress up for a change, too. So, yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you all. Best of luck to you today.
Thank you, man.
All righty. We're just going to walk over this way a little bit, and then we're going to have our next group come and come on in. This is an outfit I've been looking forward to. Not only a bow tie, but a tuxedo. He's going to sit over here and show this wonderful. He took the formal attire quite formal.
He did. He's a happy boy.
And who is this gentleman here wearing the bow tie, or the tuxedo, I should say?
Well, his call name is Cash. If you want to know more, I can tell you some titles he's earned.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for, to learn about all these dogs and all of the handlers and owners.
All right. Well, if you want to go with his full name, it is SRSAC GMHR1 MUR HRCHUH. Mulligan's Code, the Ring of Fire, MHQA2.
Everybody get that at home. He can repeat it if you didn't get your pencil out quick enough on all those titles. Thoughts for the Crown Championship today, starting tomorrow. Just thoughts about the whole competition.
I'm just darn happy to be here. I'm very excited that I was able to qualify and run with these outstanding dogs. I was here last year, missed the cut to the third series by 3 dogs, so I'm here to see if we can't maybe improve what we did last year, but just happy to be part of this experience.
What does last year's experience teach you coming into this year's that might help you make that cut this year?
Well, I hope I won't be as nervous going up to the line in the first series. I can say that I've been there and done that now. I think the training we've done this last year has hopefully moved us to that next level, and he's now 6 years old. He was 5 last year, and he wasn't bad. Let's see if we can improve it this year.
I don't think nerves are going to be an issue. Both of y'all look calm, cool, and collected in this tuxedo outfit here. So best of luck to you, and we'll see you out there starting tomorrow. All right, and from a dog with a tuxedo to a dog wearing a hat, our next guests are making their way. And I also must say, the hat is actually Eukanuba pink. Like, it is perfect. It matches the carpet here. Who is this beautiful young lady?
This is Mia.
All right, and who's this beautiful lady to your
This is
side?
my lovely wife, Kayla.
All righty.
Yeah.
And for those at home who may not know you, can you introduce yourself and tell us all about your year this year competing?
David O'Neill from Lake Charles, Louisiana. We competed in 2 events in Santa Fe, Texas, and North Louisiana. Qualified for the crown, and had to save all my vacation time for this after that. So that's been it so far.
Nervous or excited, or a combination of the two heading into the 5 Series?
I think a combination of the two. Yeah, I mean, excited to be here for sure. Definitely can't wait to see. The thing I love about this the most is you have no idea what they're going to throw at you, and I can't wait for that.
All right, well, best of luck, and we're excited to have you here.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
thanks. We still have a long line of folks. This has been, like I said, a really great turnout today here at the Owners Social Gala. Let's make our way on over here. And gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Good. Great.
All right. We could just introduce ourselves, left to right, or from camera, left to right.
Lance Vines. I'm the handler. This is
Alan Wheeler. I'm the owner. This is Major.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about you and Major qualifying and getting here this year to compete.
Major's a 3-time grand champion, master hunter. We got a second in the Duck Band Retriever SRS.
And you as an owner, got to be excited that your dog's qualified and here at the Crown Championship.
Very excited. He's actually the first Chesapeake to place in a SRS Open, so we'll see how he does.
What would from an owner's perspective, what would a place or even a win mean to you if Major were to walk away and be this year's Crown Champion?
Well, I mean, I'm a little biased, but he's a Chesapeake, and I'm telling you what, it would mean a lot. I mean, it would make a heck of a year, but that even better, much better.
How cool is it that the owners get to come out here with y'all, the handlers, and get to spend time and also be with the dog on the pink carpet here, and we gotta get to celebrate the whole relationship of the handler and the owner and the dog?
Oh, it's a great deal. The owners getting to come and seeing the whole spectrum of everything that goes on. They understand the pressures, the highs, the lows, and everything that goes along with it, that the guys that aren't able to come, they just can't comprehend.
Right. Well, best of luck to y'all this weekend and to Major, and we'll see how he does out there. And I see that all 3 of you are wearing bow ties. I would like to point out that owner, handler, and dog with this trio all have a bow tie. So, gentlemen, thank you. All right. Mr. Ron Anderson is making his way over here with 3 dogs.
3 dogs.
Yes, sir.
David, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I would shake your hand, but you look a little preoccupied at the moment. All right, Ron, let's start first with the dogs and then with the woman standing to your left, sir.
All right. This is Chop. This is his first crown. He qualified. He's just a 3-year-old. This is Rip, who was the 22 amateur crown champion. This is his 3rd crown. And this is Smoke, who was the 2018 amateur crown champion. And this is his 8th crown and will be his last. He will be retiring here, whether it be in the first series or the last series. It'll be his last run.
And who's this joining you here?
My daughter, Allie Grace Anderson.
Awesome.
She's a student sophomore at LSU, and she participates in the SRSU. So she's and run a few other SRSs, regular amateur events and regular SRSs. So she's with me tonight because my wife has a work engagement, so she's at a conference.
Totally understandable. So you are a former champion, as you mentioned, repeat champion. In fact, for those that don't know, only 2 people have ever won in the amateur category. It is you and Mike Gibson, and y'all have actually rotated years. Mike won last year, so is the pressure on you this year to win this year?
It's been told to me twice already that, well, it's your turn. It's like, well, come on now. There's a lot of really good amateur dogs in this group, in this whole field this weekend. So I would hope to be, but it does feel a little pressure, but it is what it's going to be.
How as a handler do you handle it when you have 3 different dogs of 3 different experience levels, of 3 different, been here, maybe not been here? How do you handle that a little bit differently?
You just take it one at a time, one scenario at a time. You figure out which one you're going to run first, and you go through it. And you know that dog's strengths and weaknesses and what you're going to try to keep from happening. And you just, when that run's finished, you wash that one and move on to the other, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And then but you got to adjust because they're all going to do things different. They're all different, so you just got to know what you got when you come up there, and that just comes from experience of training and running them in events.
Speaking of experience, your dad said that you've competed in the SRSU. Tell us a little bit about that experience when you competed in the college competition.
Yes, sir. I competed my junior year of high school for the first time and
kind of just got a feel for it and figured it out one thing at a time, and then came back the next year and actually came in second or third, and then went back this year. Didn't quite finish how we wanted, but we're coming back this year.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that you just keep competing in the SRSU competition, and that hopefully you'll have as much luck as your and success as your father's had in the amateur division.
It's a great, yes, the SRSU is a great event to get young people involved with it. So it's a lot of fun. Shannon does a great job putting it on.
All right. Well, best of luck to you and the 3 dogs this week, and we'll see you out there in the competition.
Appreciate it, Dave.
All right. Thank you. Yep, we'll do it. Up here is Mr. Luke Core. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. Who we got here on the pink carpet with us today?
This is Lee and my wife Taylor, and Angie and Ernie D'Antoni, and then Lori. That's Indy's owner.
Yes, absolutely. We'll start with you and then make our ways down to the owners. As a handler, what does this event mean to you? You've been here. You're a former champion. You know what it takes to win the crown. Now you're here tonight, and we get things kicked off tomorrow morning.
This is our Super Bowl, so this is what we look forward to at the end of every year. It's what we work towards. Training for next year starts when this one's over, and this is what we're here for. This is our event.
If you were to win another one, what would that mean to you and to the owners here on the carpet with us?
It'd mean a lot. That's what we're all in it for. So it just kind of puts the icing on the cake. But
all right, I'm gonna make my way over here for a moment. Ernie, I know that you compete, but you're also an owner, and you're here with your wife. What does that mean for you, that you compete as an amateur, but then you also have professionals like Luke run your dogs for you as well in the open division? And so just talk to me about that relationship that you have with Luke and also with the dogs.
Well, I think it gives you kind of a double approach. You can run in the amateur, you can also have a shot in the pro division too. Luke's been such a good coach for me. It really helps me out too, and it's great to watch him run the dogs. He's got 2 of my younger dogs, and I think he does a great job with them, and I think he's got a good shot as any of us. There's a lot of good dogs out here, so it takes a lot of hard work, and I know we put the time in.
Emotions heading into this week. Are we nervous? Are we excited? Are we just happy to be here? Or what's going through your mind?
I think I'm happy to be here.
Right.
Okay. I think, yes, I'm nervous. You should be nervous. If you lose that, then it's kind of like losing buck fever and being a deer hunter. You shouldn't be hunting. I think we're ready. I think the dogs are ready. And if I can keep from getting in the way of my 2 that I'm running, I think we got a fair shot. So we're going to go from there.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. And I'm going to step over here. Let's talk about this awesome Indy hat you have here that says SRS Team of the Year 2018. This is a hat that has an ode to your dog. So just tell us how proud you are of your animal.
I'm very proud of my animal. He's been Team of the Year twice in a row, and he won 3rd place a couple years ago. And I just come to enjoy watching all the dogs run and see what he's going to do this year.
All right. Well, best of luck to Indy. And as y'all exit off, I would like the photographer to get a nice shot of this hat, because it does have pictures of Indy all over the hat. That's awesome. So best of luck to all of you, and good to see everybody. And everybody looks dapper in your outfits. Awesome. All right. Doing well, yourself?
Good. Tim Williams.
David Hamilton, Mr. Tim Williams. I like the bolo tie there. Who you got here with you, sir?
Caleb.
All right, tell us about him.
Caleb's 6 years old. He's qualified for the SRS 3 years. This is only our 2nd year to be here, though. Made it in the top 36 last year, and hope to do better. We could have gone better, but it was the handler error. So.
But with a handler error last year, now you know what to expect, and you're expecting to do a little bit better this year, yeah?
We hope so. We hope so. There's a lot of good dogs here. I mean, you wouldn't be here if your dog wasn't good.
We call it the Super Retriever Series for a reason, not just the Retriever Series. What's your favorite part about competing in the SRS?
I guess the variety, just you don't know what to expect. Field trial one day and a hunt test at the same time, and then HRC, and then a shoot 'em up. So I really like that. Just not knowing it's not the same thing every day, day in and day out.
Yep. And it tests these dogs and these handler teams, as you know, to see who is the best of the best. And we'll see that this week. And best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, sir. Likewise. Doing well yourself?
Scott Greer.
Scott, good to see you again, sir. Who we got here on the pink carpet with you this evening?
Well, my lovely wife, Christy.
Okay, Christy, nice to see you, ma'am.
And Catherine Blackburn, the owner of Bogart.
Okay. And tell us about your competition this year and qualifying and getting here.
Yeah, so we I qualified my own dog, Piper. We won the Pepper's Pond event in Arkansas. And then Bogart on the very last of one of the year, Firewater, got third there at Firewater, which qualified him at the last minute. And so we got 2 in, and so feel fortunate to be here.
Yeah, and Bogart looking sharp there with that bow tie there.
Yep.
We started this event a couple years ago to have an event where we could recognize the owners, right? And so what does that mean for you as an owner that you get to come out and be with your dog here on the pink carpet and celebrate the accomplishment of your dog of making it to the crown?
Well, it's very important to me. Anyway, it's very nice to come out here and be recognized, yes. Because usually he's running the dog and I'm standing in the background, yes. Okay.
But tonight you're in front of the lights, you're here with the dog, and what would a good performance or even maybe a win mean for you?
It would be totally tremendous. Wonderful.
Awesome.
Spectacular.
All the adjectives. Love it. Well, best of luck, Scott, with you and both dogs, both your own and with Bogart here, and we'll see you out there at the competition. Continuing to get more owners, handlers, and dogs here on the pink carpet. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
All right. If we could let's try to turn this way so we could hear, or I'll just turn the microphone towards you. How about from me down the line, who you got here with you today?
This is Chief right here. His be second crown, and this is Cash. He finished second at last year's crown.
Yes.
And then we've got Aaron and the star of the show, Ella J.
Ella J got the hat and everything. Very young, but still got the memo for the big hat and the bow tie. So, and all y'all are matching. So, second place last year. Hoping to get first this year. After last year, getting so close, you obviously have to be excited about this year. So, what's going through your mind, heading into Series 1 tomorrow morning?
Well, we just want to start off on a good note, have a good series, and keep the momentum up. So.
With some of the handlers here only having one dog, some having 4 or 5, you have 2 in the competition. So what does that do for you as a competitor? Does it let you kind of, maybe take some more chances with one dog than the other, or how are you going to play the field with 2 dogs?
I'm going to be very conservative, obviously. So, I've got Leah and Kevin, my amateur, that train with me. They're running there. Kevin's got his 3 and Leah's got her 2. So, we, as a team, we've got several to kind of figure it out. So, yep.
What does this event mean for y'all to get to come out here and get to dress up and everybody getting their Sunday best, if you will, and to kick off the Super Retriever Series week?
It's been super fun. This is the first time we've actually gotten to come, so it's been fun to support Justin and Leah and Kevin, and it's going to be a great week.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad y'all are out here. I won't keep you much longer. I'll let you go socialize, but thank y'all for walking here on the pink carpet with us. Thank you. All righty. How are we this evening?
Good.
All right. If you could just introduce yourselves to those at home on the camera.
Hi, I'm Frank Patelli. This is my wife, Linda.
Hi.
All right, Frank, and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
We're Maryland, down here for the first time running this event and looking forward to it.
What's your thing you're looking forward to the most?
This actually was big ties and bow tie. We were like, this is how you're supposed to have an event.
Yeah.
That's right.
Starting it off with formalities here in all our fancy clothes, and then tomorrow we put on the athletic gear and get out there with the dogs. So, what have been your thoughts so far? You said it's your first time coming to the crown. So,
yes.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Having the dogs do a good job.
Yep.
So we have a Chesapeake, so we're in the minority here.
There's a few Chesapeakes out there, and the Chesapeakes are sometimes
Just 2.
They're the fan favorites at home. I hear that from time to time in the comments.
Absolutely the fan favorites.
Awesome. Well, welcome, and hope you have a great time here at the Crown Championship this year.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. A few more folks here making our way. We still have a couple people coming this way. All right. How are y'all this evening?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. If you could just introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'm Carol Cato.
I'm Ray Cato.
We're from Groveland, Florida.
Yes, indeed. And back again. I know you've been at the Crown before. So what are your thoughts heading into the 2024 Crown Championship about how you've performed so far this year and what you think about your chances are trying to win a crown this year?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we had a good season. And at one point in time, we ran a little bit too many back-to-back, and the wheels started coming off, so we fixed that. So I'm looking forward to it. I think we got a really good chance this year to get in the finals.
We got 3 dogs qualified. We're hoping to have 3 in the finals.
Oh, that's a good quality goal there, right? Like get them all the way through. Being here before, what does that do for you to maybe calm the nerves, or maybe to let you know what to expect? Because some competitors, it's their first crown and it's not yours. So
I think it is a little bit of an advantage that you know what to expect. I think that part's out of the way, so I think you're a little bit more relaxed from that. But you still got the anxiety of getting up to the line and performing.
All right.
Yep. Coming to the line is fun, but when you've been here before, it makes it a little bit easier, but it's still nerves.
Always nerves, but you said you're trying to go 3 for 3 in the finals, so we'll see. Well, it's always good to have lofty goals, and let's hope you make it. So congrats. Good to see y'all.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to make a little bit more room over this way on the pink carpet here so that people can walk and bring the dogs in. All right. How are you, Leah?
I'm good.
Yes. And who do we have here with you, Miss Leah Spivey?
So we got Kane,
Mhm.
Owen, and Buzz. And Owen is the assistant trainer for Justin Southern Way Retrievers.
As a amateur competitor who's qualified,
Yes, sir.
you've been here before, back again. What's it mean for you to be at the Crown Championship?
I'm just happy to be here. Had a very blessed year this year with Kane and Buzz, and glad to be back and looking forward to see what the week has.
As an assistant trainer that helps out and then gets to see some of your clients qualify in the amateur and also gets to see your boss make it in the pro competition, what does this whole event mean to you, and what have you been thinking so far of the experience?
It's great to be here, and it's pretty inspiring to watch how my boss treats our clients and how they respond. You know, it's a pretty rewarding to see everyone having success and not just one person, along with all the dogs. So it's an honor to be here.
Leah, did you have the boots first and then you got the collars for the dogs, or did we have the collars and then had to find matching boots?
I had the boots and then had to find matching collars.
Okay, yeah, well, I was just making sure. I mean, she's got matching boots. The collars look great, and we'll see y'all out there at the line this week.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All righty. Oh, with the Cuban link chain. I'm feeling it. I'm liking it.
Hey, David. Michael Demmer.
Yes, sir, Michael.
Hey,
How are you, sir?
Good.
Who all we got here with you?
All right, this is my wife, my beautiful wife, Jeanette.
Nice to meet you.
My very good friend, client, all-around partner, Robinette. His beautiful wife, Randy. We got Mr. Wiggles. We got Nova. We got Cajun and Bear.
4 different dogs here, all with very different personalities, but all ready to compete in the crown. So,
All with Team Windy Hill.
yes, sir. And what is Team Windy Hill looking forward to the most this week?
I tell you, we're just looking for the dogs to be safe out there. Be successful. Let all of our hard work pay off. We've worked hard. We've grinded. We've traveled. We've burned the midnight oil, and it'd be nice to see some of that pay off.
It all comes down to this, and now you're here at the Crown Championship.
Yep, for sure. We're excited about the dogs are here. I mean, Cajun's the youngest dog entered in this thing. He's owned by Bennett Shelter out of Florida. Bear's from Canada, so we've got dogs from the top to the bottom.
Awesome. I don't know if the camera can get a tight shot of it, but this bow tie is actually a retriever. That's awesome. A wooden bow tie. It looks great.
Yep.
Awesome.
Rob would love to tell you about Nova and,
Yes,
and Mr. Wick.
absolutely. All right. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. So tell us about our 2 beautiful ones here with the dress and with the bow tie on there.
First time here, amateur. Just got into the sport last year. Full time this year. Nova's. We had a lot of good luck with her, and Mr. Wiggles. He's been here, done that before. So now we're gonna see if we can do it in the amateur side of it. So put in a ton of work and just want to enjoy the experience of being here. So.
Said you got into it heavily last year and already having some success making it here to the Crown. So what would a Crown Championship or a finals mean to you?
Oh, it'd be unbelievable. Be awesome. That's why we're here. That's what I came for.
Yep, absolutely. Well, they might win Best Dressed, and they might also win here in the Crown Championship.
Awesome.
So best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it.
Hello. How are you? I'm doing well. Yourself?
Just fine, just fine.
Mr. Stephen Durrance, why don't you tell us who all you've got here on the pink carpet with you today, sir?
Oh, we got Miss Rio and Mr. John. John's got 2 dogs qualified, Rio and Pine. Nick Morris has Lincoln and Lobo. And I've got 4, which would be Abby, Onyx, Cooper, and Jack. So that's going to be our Taylor Farm representation here for the amateur and the open.
A lot of representation for Taylor Farm, and y'all are previous Crown champions, so do you think that gives you an edge at all in any way, shape, or form?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, this is the best of the best dogs. Everybody that's here qualified to be here and has every right to be here, and all these dogs have a shot. So just wish for good luck and hope the dogs show their abilities.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you out there competing. Gentlemen, I'm going to walk over here and talk to the two of you as well. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got here and how you qualified and, what you're expecting out of the week.
Well, I'm Nick Morris. I'm from South Carolina, right across the river from Stephen and them. And we run 4 or 5 events this year and had some placements and just blessed to be here. So,
John Lamar from Statesboro, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
This is my 5th crown. This is Rio. She's a baby. She's only 4 years old. This is her first year, so we're going to try it and see what we can do.
It's her first year, but not yours, John. So how do you as a handler make sure that the moment doesn't get too big for her?
Just try to hold it together. Hope she can pick up all the marks and hope she'll work with me when we need to work together. So that's all I know to do.
That's all any of us know to do. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, gentlemen. Thank you. All right, a few more people to come through the line here. Hello, how are y'all?
Greatest of all time, right there.
All righty, as Lyle points out, one of his former competing dogs here, Lyle Steinman. If you just want to take a moment to introduce everybody that's coming out here.
We got a whole hustle of them.
We got a whole bunch of people here from Castile Creek. So tell us who everybody is, man.
It's Stephanie, my wife, which her birthday is today.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Clark, Brian, Greg, Jennifer, my good friend Bob Gabriel, Kelly and his crew. So everybody's here. We've got a whole bunch. Did we look for anybody else down there? No, we got them all. So
You've been competing in this game for several years. You've won 7 crowns, is that right?
This is my 18th year. I had told Shannon I had to go figure.
Yeah.
18.
18 of the 25.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about that. This is the 25th anniversary of the Super Retriever Series. You've been competing in it most of that time.
Mm-hmm.
What gets you coming back every year and competing in this competition?
Oh, it's just we train 14 months out of the year. Go to Texas for 3 months, which is basically like 5 months, and the adrenaline rush, seeing the competition. And in the last 2 years, what I've seen is you can't be good anymore at anything. You have to be great. And I mean, that's all dog games and athletics, sports and everything. No, you can't be good. And we're looking for great is what we're looking for. And there's some great animals here. We've got some young dogs, we got some veteran dogs, and then our young dogs coming up next year. I mean, we're not going to rebuild, we're going to reload is what we're going to do.
All right. Stephanie, this next question is for you. This sport, we also often see the dog and the handler, as we should, because as Lyle said, they spend all the time training together. But there's others that are invested in this, spouses like yourself, owners, others that train with them. So to have an event like this here on the pink carpet where we can celebrate everybody, the owners, the handlers, and the dogs, what does that mean to just the whole retriever community that we can have a night like this to celebrate all parties involved in this great game?
Well, I think it helps because it gives a little bit of accolades to all of us, and it kind of highlights our year. We have a lot of owners that are here, and we have their families, and it just kind of gives us all a chance to kind of get together and celebrate what we've worked so hard for all year long.
All right, I won't put anybody on the spot, but if anyone would like to answer this question, just kind of raise your hand. What would it mean for any of y'all if your dog were to win the Crown Championship this year? All right, yeah, there we go.
I would be very happy if my dog won Crown Championship because as our dogs are Labrador Retrievers.
Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Anybody else? Anybody else want to weigh in? You excited to be here?
Yes, sir.
All righty. And I like the cowboy hat there. Looking sharp, young man.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, thank you all for being out here. Thank you. Clark, I would have talked to you, but you were stuck there in the middle, sir, so we'll make sure we get you later this week. All right, let's see who we got else coming this way. We got, looks like 3 dogs headed here all at once. 3 of our competitors. Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm good.
Would you like to introduce everyone for us?
Sure. I'm Jerry Baggett. This is Kevin. And I have Satchmo, Pete, and the chocolate is Otis.
All righty, and tell us about just the year that it took to get here to the Crown Championship and everything that's kind of coming to a culmination here with the biggest event in our sport.
Yeah, tell them about all the sacrifices that you made. And
I hadn't made much sacrifices, but we have done a lot of traveling this past year, and it's really been great and a lot of fun meeting all the dog world people, and we've just really had a great year. And Kevin's done really good with the dogs. They've all won SRS events this year, and we're just really proud of them, and I'm proud of Kevin and his hard work.
Kevin, what does it mean for you to have an event like this where you could be out here with the owner and you can kind of celebrate together the accomplishments of making the Crown Championship?
well, I'm an amateur, and I own all 3 of these dogs, so it means a lot. I think we're going to come away with the finals, I hope, and a few days we'll know.
Having 3 dogs, does that change your approach at all, or are you going to treat each of them individually and see who just performs the best this week?
Well, Otis, he's usually the sacrificial lamb, so hopefully he gets to run first.
All right. Well, best of luck to you this week, and I also love that you're matching the carpet here.
Oh, absolutely. We're having a great time. Thank you.
All right. Glad to have you all out here as well. Looks like we still have a few more to come through, including Mr. Rody Best. How are you, sir? I'm doing well. How are you?
Good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. For those of you that don't know, Rody is, obviously, if you're watching, you know he's one of our competitors, but Rody's also my co-host when we do the television portion of this, so it's good to see you out here in your natural habitat and not in television where they put makeup on us, but you get to get out here with dogs and compete and get a little dirty and hopefully come away with the Crown Championship.
Yeah, this is about the only time of the year we ever dress up.
You've been competing in the sport for several years. It's the 25th anniversary of the Super Retriever Series. You competed for several years, kind of stepped back and let some others compete, and then came back to the sport now as a competitor. What keeps you coming back and competing in the SRS?
That's a good question. I think what happened was we had built up a big program, to run the event, and then when Luke left and went out on his own, I had a bunch of owners going, let's go, let's keep going. So that's what we did, and here I am again. I don't know how many of these I've run, probably 15, I think.
If you got the Crown Championship this year, 2024 Crown Champion, what would that mean as the feather in your cap to say, I am a Crown Champion?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I've run a lot of these and never really made the finals, to be quite honest with you. I made the semis plenty of times, and we came close last year. Maybe this is my year. I hope it'll be big. It'll be huge.
Tell us about the dogs that y'all have qualified. I know Rody's going to be running them, but you obviously help train them at Best Retrievers. So tell us just a little bit about the competitors that you have here.
Well, we have Pope and Bully Huddleston. They're owned by John and Carol Huddleston. And then we have Reese, who is our dog. More his dog than it is my dog. But yeah, that's it. I mean, he does all the training on those dogs. I do more of the foundation training for the younger dogs.
Yes, absolutely. But that's equally as important. And it's always great. If y'all don't check them out, you should. Best Retrievers on social media. They do a great job showing you everything from foundational to even competing here in the Super Retriever Series. So best of luck to you this week, Rody, and we'll see you around, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Yes. A few more to go. All right. Here we go. Yes, it's your turn. 2-2 and all. And a nice little fastener on the head there. Got the big hats and bow ties memo. Hello.
She heard there was a party.
Yes,
so we're here.
Hey, we are here for the party. Hello. Who is this beautiful girl?
This is Seaside's Cruising the Coast. This is Harley.
All right. And tell us about Harley.
Harley's a 4-year-old. She's owned by Chuck LeBlanc in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I'll be running her tomorrow. I'm Chuck McCall. David, right?
Yes, sir.
My
Absolutely.
wife, Jody.
Nice to meet you as well, Jody.
And we'll be running Harley and Winston tomorrow. Winston's 10 years old, and he said he was too old for a party. So he decided
He had to go to bed early.
Exactly. He's waiting on Harley to come back to the truck.
Chuck, you're not new to this game, so tell us about why you always love competing in the Super Retriever Series and just about the camaraderie of everyone in this sport.
It's the funnest game there is in the retriever sports that I've got to play. It's all the competitors we have a great time wherever we go, and it's kind of we pull for our own dog, but it's kind of we're pulling for each other too. And then we have a big training group. I mean, I train with Ron Anderson. I think he was up here a little earlier, and Casey Parker and Mark Polke, and so we enjoy training together, and this kind of gives us a chance to get out and compete and see how good we are.
All right, well, we're going to see this week, so best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And as our next people make their way down here to the pink carpet, the sun's starting to set here in Shreveport, Bossier City, but it is not setting on the evening's activities. After this, we will actually have our awards of the evening. We will not be live streaming that, but we will have where we announce our teams of the year, the Nike Award, and etc. All right, back to here live on the pink carpet. Who do we have here, sir?
Hey, David, Sean Jackson, Cosmo.
Tell us about Cosmo, Sean.
So Cosmo is a 4-year-old. He's had a pretty successful year this year. He picked up first, a third, and a fourth, and titled for the SRS title this year. So as a 4-year-old.
And as a 4-year-old, that's impressive. So the moment is not too big for some 4-year-olds. We've seen younger dogs do well here at the Crown Championship. So obviously you probably have to be pretty optimistic about how Cosmo is going to perform this week.
Yeah, we're very excited. Been training well, so we'll see what happens. We also have his older sister, Mady, qualified, so I've got 2 here. And we're looking forward to giving it what we can in the amateur division and seeing how it shakes out for us.
All right. All year you train, you compete, and it comes down to this, and this is the moment you've been waiting for. So what's going through your head as we get ready to start her off tomorrow morning?
Just do what we do. It's one series, one bird at a time. You work hard, like you say, all year, train a lot, run a lot of marks, run a lot of blinds, and when it comes down to it, you got to get one bird at a time and make each bird count, and hopefully the scores fall where you want them to in the end.
All right, that's a great mentality to have. One bird at a time, one series at a time. We'll see you out there, and we'll watch you bird for bird. All right. Thank you, sir. All righty. Got a cape here, Super Dog. Who is this superhero here with us today?
This is Ice.
Yep. Tell us about Ice, sir.
Ice is 4 years old. Or five, actually, no, I'm sorry, he's 5 years old. Had a really good year this year. Passed the Grand for the 7th time, and he won 3 SRS weekend events. Ran 6 of them, so we've had a good year for him.
Having won 3 events this year, not just qualifying for the Crown, but winning 3 events, do you think that sets you up for possibly a run here this week, knowing what it takes to put together several series in a row to win a competition?
I like to think so, but you can tell by the dogs that are here, most of them, there's other multiple winners. You've got Cash, you've got Kane, you've got several dogs that have done really, really well this year. So you just got to hope that it's just your weekend. The events are the series line up for what your dog's strong at, and just roll the dice.
All right, we'll roll the dice and we'll see where the chips fall then.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
You as well. All right, here we go. Just a couple more, and here they are, our last to make it to the pink carpet this evening. Last but certainly not least, who we got here with us here on the carpet?
Jason Plassard from Grand Island, Nebraska. Cash and Shaker. Cash last year placed 4th at the Crown. Shaker been here a couple years ago. She was actually leading and went out in the 3rd series, but Cash has placed 2nd as well in the 2020 Crown. Hoping to improve on both of those and hopefully be here at the end of it.
Yeah, Jason, you haven't just made the Crown, but to your point, you've made it to the finals before. So how does that set you up, knowing what the competition's going to be like and maybe getting over that hump this year, not just being a finalist, but being the Crown champion?
I mean, the nerves are still there. You're definitely always going to have that, but just kind of knowing what to expect and kind of knowing how to prepare for things, and that definitely is a big, huge help to get to the end of this thing.
Absolutely. And your thoughts on this evening with the dogs out here and with everybody getting to dress nice before we get the competition started tomorrow?
Oh, it's awesome. I love watching the dogs and supporting Jason.
What would it mean to you if you saw Jason win the Crown Championship?
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. But, yeah, it'd be fun.
Awesome. Well, there we go, Jason. Best of luck to you, man. I know that you have some high hopes for this weekend, and we hope it works out for you, man.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right, thanks. And as the last dogs exit the pink carpet, I think that's going to conclude this evening's festivities here. So thank you for watching the Big Hats and Bow Ties Owner Social Gala. Again, we'll get started tomorrow morning with this year's Crown Championship. We'll have a total of 5 series. The first one starts tomorrow. We will begin that live stream in the morning. Please check all of our social media channels to find out what time that live stream will begin. And then we're going to try to, after 5 series, crown this year's Crown Champion in both the amateur and in the pro divisions later this week. Thanks for watching. I'm David Hamilton. We'll catch you in the morning.
The Super Retriever Series Crown Championship is presented by Eukanuba. Sporting dogs give us everything we ask and then some. Their nutrition should do the same. By Shreveport-Bossier Sports Commission, we are focused on you. Louisiana Tourism, feed your soul. And by Lucky Duck Kennels.
They're partners, ready to do whatever it takes. Athletes that pound for pound can outrun, outwork, and outperform anybody you're watching on Sunday. No contract required. You don't waste that kind of potential. You train it, fuel it, unleash it. You feed nutrition that holds nothing back. The Eukanuba Premium Performance Lineup.
The Shreveport-Bossier Sports Commission is here to help you with your amateur, collegiate, professional, or Olympic sporting event. Centrally located in the Arklatex area, Shreveport-Bossier is a premier sports destination, ideal for hosting sporting events of any size. With our wide variety of venues, including stadiums, convention centers, rivers, and universities, we are sure to have the perfect location for any event. Our team is ready to make your event a success. Visit us online at ShreveportBossierSports.com or on Facebook at Shreveport-Bossier Sports Commission and let us host your next event.
The Splash Super Pool is the original above-ground, soft-sided pool. We've been in business for almost 40 years now. We're still proudly made in the USA, and we've been serving our community in all kinds of ways. They're all testaments as to the strength and the durability of this super pool. And we've been serving the dock diving community for almost 20 years. The pool that they use is the exact same pool that you'll use in your backyard. So just remember, as you're watching these dogs fly through the air, this is the same super pool that you could have in your backyard. Splash Super Pools.
Buying an RV should be easy. I found the perfect RV for my family at BayouOutdoor.com. Bayou Outdoor made the whole process so easy with their great low prices.
Come see a line of Brinkley campers new to the industry. You'll find customer-driven product designs in the lineup of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers. Come check out the Brinkley collection today.
So stop wasting time with other RV dealers and get your family camping now. Bayou Outdoor Supercenter, Bossier City, Louisiana.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m.
In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sun up again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Your most devoted friend doesn't put on his seatbelt or stand on two legs. You are his keeper, and you'll do anything to protect that bond. The Lucky Duck Kennel is 5-star crash test rated. It's durable, dependable, and secure. If keeping your dog safe from the unpredictable wasn't enough, we made it lightweight, customizable, and right here in America. Lucky Duck, because loyalty goes both ways.